call now on the distinguished representative of Armenia. You have 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. President. In the statement made by the OIC Secretary General, it was decided that one nation has the right to self-determination, while other nations has no such right. I am confident that the most of the OIC members are well aware of the fact that Nagorno-Karabakh issue is about the expression of the right to self-determination and has absolutely no religious background. And one of the principles for a solution will be the self-determination of the people who live in Nagorno-Karabakh. Armenians live in almost every country, including Islamic countries, being good citizens of those countries. Any attempt to put a religious divide between the Christian Armenia and any Islamic country will be counterproductive. Our nations have lived together next door to each other with no problems, and we will continue to do so. The Turkish delegation has made a self-revealing right of reply. Armenian Foreign Minister quoted the 1915 declaration by Russia, France and Great Britain, which warned the perpetrators of the atrocities against the Armenian people that they would be held responsible personally for those new crimes of Turkey against humanity and civilization. Therefore, the Turkish delegation should address its disagreement to the respective countries. The statement of Azerbaijan in the right of reply was another example of propaganda unleashed by Azerbaijan against my country. The Azerbaijani government is intentionally manipulating facts in order to mislead the international community. This country has made the falsification of history its mode d'existence. The main strategy is to repeat those lies so many times that not only others, but they themselves have started believing in their lies. Is there a single true word in the Azerbaijani statement entitled First Right of Reply, which was written long before Armenian Foreign Minister's statement was delivered, which never mentioned Armenia's name, Azerbaijan's name, and had nothing to do with what was said in the statement? There probably was a second right of reply, which will be read today. Who cares what Armenia's statement will be about? The important thing is what lies Azerbaijan wants to spread. The disgraceful reference to the victims of Khojaly tragic events for the political purpose of putting the blame for what happened on Armenians is not only repulsive, but totally falsified. There are ANGA and HRC documents containing facts about the Khojaly events, as documented in the Azerbaijani media of the time, and quotes by Azerbaijani political leaders and other officials who had clearly admitted that the inhabitants of Khojaly became hostages of the political games of Baku authorities. Ayaz Mutalibov, in his frank interview, the then president of Armenia, Azerbaijan, has told that the Khojaly massacres was a well-planned provocation organized by their own army to kill the local people. By regularly launching the Khojaly issue, official Baku tries to draw the attention of the international community away from the planned massacres of Armenians in Sumgait, Baku, Kiroabad and other cities of Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan dares to lecture Armenia about culture. The barbaric destruction of Armenian monuments by Azerbaijani army is no different from ISIS destruction of Mosul museum artifacts. The video and footage evidence of both are available on the internet.
Gracias, señor representante. Muchas gracias.
I thank you, sir, for your statement.
Entiendo que
The distinguished representative of Armenia has requested a second right to reply. You have 2 minutes, sir.
Thank you. After the publication of the novel Stone Dreams by Azerbaijani writer Akram Aylisli in 2013, which depicted the truth about the pogroms carried out by Azerbaijan against the Armenians in Sumgait and Baku, President Aliyev signed a decree stripping the writer of all his titles and pension. His books were burned, his son and his wife were fired from their jobs, and a bounty of $13,000 was promised for cutting the writer's ear off. However, when Azeri murderer Safarov, convicted for life in Hungary for his heinous murder of an Armenian sleeping officer, was transferred from Hungary to Azerbaijan to continue his life sentence, he was immediately pardoned, freed and turned into a national hero just because he had killed an Armenian. These are the true faces of Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan spoke about monoethnicity of Armenia, where representatives of 11 national minorities live in peace and harmony. But let me ask, where are the 350,000 Armenians who used to live in Azerbaijan? Where are the Armenians of Baku who, together with Jews and Russians, built Baku and started the oil business in Baku? The answer is killed or had to flee the country, leaving behind all of their belongings. Azerbaijani authorities should concentrate on addressing the human rights violations in their country. There have been numerous such reports. In September 2014, Subcommittee on the Prevention of Torture decided to suspend its visit to Azerbaijan due to obstructions it encountered in carrying out its mandate under OPCAT. I can also recommend recent editorials from New York Times and Washington Post. I would also remind that none of the over 10,000 Armenian cultural historical monuments that used to be in the Juha cemetery have been preserved, despite the fact that UNESCO and ICOMOS requested Azerbaijan's authorities to grant access to experts to see the site. I would also suggest the Turkish representatives to read more attentively their own archives and to stop the denialist policies, to accept the facts of the history and go ahead living in peace and harmony with their neighbors. Thank you.